Hi there, Timothy Linsdale, video producer, Christian, and a Parkinson sufferer, and that's what I'm here for. Go over some of these great exercises I've received over time for specifically focused on Parkinson's. And I'm going to start out with 5 different stretching exercises. And the great part about this exercise program is all you need is a chair and a place, which is kind of handy. And you want a chair that doesn't have too high of a back, and I'll show you that in a second here. And your space, I'm just on a patio behind my house. You can be in a park, in your living room, wherever you want to be. Nice and easy, not too difficult. Okay, now I'm going to show you these stretches. And wear what's comfortable to you in a comfortable place so you can relax. You don't want to be tensed up. One of the things that you struggle with Parkinson's is rigidity. And you want to be getting exercise, and these are good passive exercises. That's a terrific thing about them. They're focused on Parkinson's, and best if you can do them every day. Makes a big difference. Okay, now using this chair as your tool, that's what you're going to be doing. We're going to start out with the first stretch. Now, one thing you'll notice how much I'm dropping my leg here is you're going to start stretching your hip muscles out because that's what gets tight. So then you're going to reach out and stretch and try and hold that for 30 seconds. So you just count it out, just one. If you want to use 1001, 1002, whatever you want, or if you want to use a clock, that's fine. And you just switch places here. Just showing you what your movement is. But you're going to get in this position and just stretch for 30 seconds this way. And then the same stretch 30 seconds this way. Okay, now that's the first one. Get your hips stretched. You're starting to get your upper body stretched out. Getting warmed up for your more strenuous exercises. Okay, now this one, you're going to do the same thing with your legs, only you're going to reach up. Stretch, good. You'll be stretching those hip muscles out. Want to stretch, that feels great. Hold it for 30 seconds if you can. If you can't, do what you can. And then drop down. And these slow stretches are later on going to be used again only in your exercise. So it's stretching and out and warming up all the muscles you're going to be using, which is really important. Okay, now when you're sitting, most of the time you have your knees well apart to stretch everything out. Okay, now we're going to do, to stretch this area out, put your hands up. And then just lean over. Be careful, don't fall out of the chair. Just lean far enough to feel a stretch. And then you're going to hold that for 30 seconds if you can. You might not be able to at first if you haven't been doing much exercise. But it works surprisingly well, especially when you do the whole thing. So we're going to stretch now over to our left. You're stretching this part out here, and it starts working your hips. One thing I've noticed is my hips from Parkinson's. I've only been diagnosed for a few years now, but I've noticed that area gets tight, so it needs exercise, it needs to get stretched. Okay, now we're going to do a different one here. And this one we're going to put our hand down on, touch the floor if you can, and your hand against your foot, and then you're going to reach up like this. Nice, good stretch. Count to 30, or use a clock or whatever you want. Count is probably good. Have somebody to talk to other than yourself, maybe, I don't know. Okay, now we're going to go the other way. You're going to touch the floor, hand against your foot, and stretch. I can feel my medication's wearing off, but not too bad. Yeah, that feels great. Even after you do these stretching exercises, you're going to feel better just doing these. You need that exercise. You need to get out and get moving. If you're sitting still all the time, that is not good. You need to be getting exercise. Talk to your doctor, though. Tell them what you're doing. Always stay close to your doctor on this. With Parkinson's, let them know what you're doing with your medications and your exercises. They're really important. They can help you a lot. Okay, now we're coming to the last stretch. Okay, in this last exercise, you're stretching your torso and your hips. And you're going to come around, just come around, grab the chair, and hold on to it. Maybe give yourself a little bit more of a stretch by pulling, but not much. Don't overdo it. And you're going to do that again for 30 seconds, and you'll feel it stretching your hips and your upper body. And you come back around, grab the chair, and do the same thing for another 30 seconds. And actually, you'll feel better just doing those stretches, especially if you haven't been exercising. Start out nice and easy and slow. Don't overdo it at first. If you have to build your way up to 30 seconds, that's all right. That'll be good. What time?
8, almost 9 minutes.
So, these 5 stretches concentrate on areas of your body that you're going to do more strenuously later in these exercises. So it's working specific areas of your body for the stretches coming up. And you'll more than likely want to build your way up, but when you eventually do the whole thing, where you're doing the stretching and then all of the exercises at once, it's a really good workout. And it's something you can do. It's easy on your body, but gives you a good workout. So start out with what works for you. Make sure you talk to your doctor about this. They may have exercises, others for you too. But I've found these really helpful. Getting you loosened up, keeping you limber, so you're not getting rigid from the Parkinson's effect. You want exercise, you want to exercise. Stay warmed up and stretched out. That's very important. Thank you. I'm Timothy Linsdale. Like and comment on my video. Subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed those exercises. Remember, I am not a doctor. I'm just telling you about my own experience and how it's worked for me. So if it works for you, enjoy. I'm intending on not only now having done those stretches, to continue and through the other exercises I have learned, say about maybe 5 at a time, something like that. And I'll go through those and show you what I learned from them and how they've worked for me. And hopefully it'll be of benefit to you. So enjoy and look forward to the other exercises that I'm going to bring. And again, I'm Timothy Linsdale. Like and comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel. And again, have a great day.